We're moving on to our next presenter, Ellen B. Gelinas. And during the course of her 60-something years, Ellen has lost and found her sense of humor a number of times. This humorist, educator, and counselor strives to include a healthy and humorous outlook in a balanced life. Tonight she will share just a glimpse of her workshop entitled, "You Might As Well Be Happy." Over the past 18 years, Ellen has presented to many in Canada, the US, and abroad in Ireland and Australia. Drawing on her studies of choice theory and her research into the many benefits of laughter in the humorous mode, Ellen believes that learning and subsequent personal change occur in a respectful, comfortable, safe, and fun environment. Whether in one of her dynamic workshops or in one of her one-to-one mentoring counseling sessions, participants always gain from stimulating interactions, relevant information, and the joy of both a uh-huh and a ha-ha moment. The focus of the evening will be on the power of letting go. Ellen.
You might as well be happy. That's what I thought. I'm sure all of you thought that too. But have you had moments when you didn't actually get there? Just a few, perhaps. Still working on it. I've spent many, many years now, probably the last 20, trying to sort of recover, discover, and invent strategies that would help me get to that happy place. And so tonight I'm going to focus just on this one, letting go. So I don't know about you, but it seems to me that we have a lot on our plates, most of us. A lot of all kinds of responsibilities and stuff. And so I thought, well, what are some of the things we can let go? Because if we don't let go, we don't have room for fun. So I decided that we should look around and see, oh, there they are. Should, must, have to. How many of those do you carry around? I got a huge bag of them. Beliefs that I don't even know where they came from. I think some of them are my grandmother's, and I've still got them. And my parents, and expectations, and that would be, of course, yours about me. I want to let go of those. And worrying, and rules, and more rules. The thing that I discovered about rules, I think there's just one that really we should pay attention to. I call it the rule of life. You learned it when you were 5 years old. You can't go out and play till you finish your work. Can you go out yet? Okay. Well, I think that what... Not right. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of my learning about letting go of the rules. It's called the picnic. About this time of the year, every year I go, who wants to go on a picnic? And they go, I do. And I then go into the kitchen. And I go into what I call picnic ruledom. Like, who knew there were so many rules? But I'm going to make 3 kinds of sandwiches, not just one, blah, 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 but 3 kinds, don't you know, don't you know. There's going to be peanut butter and jam sandwiches. They're on white bread, crusts off, little triangles. Okay, they're all ready, that's great. Then I'm going to do ham sandwiches. That would be ham and lettuce and mustard, but not hot mustard. And that would be on brown. The crust can stay on, but those are squares. I've got those done, that's great. The last kind of sandwiches that I want to do are going to be tomato sandwiches, but good God, you can't make them because they get soggy. Okay, bring the bread, bring the lettuce, bring the tomatoes, bring that sharp knife, you don't want to mush them, bring the salt and pepper, bring the mayo. Okay, man, I got them. There they are, tons of sandwiches, I'm ready. And I'm going to put the chips and the cheesies and stuff in that bag, and as soon as they do that, I go, the rule! The 4 food groups. Wow! Okay, carrot sticks, celery sticks, cauliflower, away they go, and don't forget the dip. But you can't actually buy it because it has, you know, additives. Make your own, okay. I'm making the dip, it's ready. And I've got them all ready, and I think that's absolutely great. There they are. Then I'm going to put fruit. Oh no, the eggs. Oh my God, I forgot the eggs. All right, but you know what? You can't just boil them, you have to peel them. Because my grandmother said if you got the little, you know, if you got the shell, it could cut you. Okay, so I'm peeling all those eggs. I get all the eggs in, and I think, okay, pack the picnic, you got fruit. And now you're going to have cookies. Now I don't make cookies anymore because of the cholesterol. That's, you know, that's another rule. But I'm socially responsible, so we have 2 boxes of Girl Guide cookies, and they're packed now. Okay, they're in. Now I have the perfect picnic, and I have to have a cloth napkin because otherwise I could get a splinter, and I could get blood poisoning. So I have a big tablecloth, and then I have to have serviettes. But good God, don't have cloth ones. How many trees do you have to cut down for that? The dog. Oh man. The vet said to me, you didn't walk the dog much this winter, did you? He's getting really fat. You better bring the dog. So I'll bring the dog, but I better bring a Frisbee because he'll want to play. So if I have a Frisbee, oh my God, I have to bring towels because he'll get wet. He'll get into the water. If he gets wet, we're going to be near the water. That means I better bring the water wings. I better bring the life thing. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Okay, I've packed the thing. I've got everything now. And now, are you ready yet? I yell to the family. I have now sucked the joy out of my day. I don't know about that. Whoa. So I said to myself, what if? What if I threw out all the rules? What if Robin Williams is right? He said, there are no rules, just follow your heart. What would it look like if I said to the family, hey, who wants to go on a picnic? And I said, okay, whatever you want, bring it. Meet me in the car, 5 minutes. Could it look like this instead? Is it possible that we would learn again? Kids know how to do this, by the way. We would learn to live in the present moment. Because that's where the joy is. That's where I think we can find the road to happiness. What if we spent the time taking care of our senses and we would just look, see a sunset, see a sunrise, watch the birds build a nest, watch the kids at play. Just look. And then listen to that drop of water. You know when the snow starts melting and you hear the little drip off the roof, you go, spring is coming? Or if, for me, I listen for the osprey. The first time I hear the osprey every spring, it's just like, oh, it's so awesome because I know they're going to be in the nest, they're going to be building, they're going to have babies. Taste! Chocolate would be mine. I hide it, and then I eat it. You should do the same. Or treat yourself. Asparagus, for example. I don't only eat it this time of the year. I buy it when it's really expensive because I love the taste, and I think it's important that we treat our senses well. Stop and smell the flowers. I have lavender. I plant it outside each one of my houses, actually, and I just... So even if there's this much snow over the lavender, I know lavender. Smell, and the other thing for smell for me is like a meal that maybe my mother made. You walk in the house and wow, isn't it awesome? And the last, but not least, of the senses that I think in the present moment we need to remember is the sense of touch, like hug someone. For me, it was my grandchild. The first time my husband and I took that little girl by the hand and walked. It was after the winter, the snowsuit was gone, and she was now walking, and just grabbed her hand and wow, that's what life is all about. So may you throw away some of the rules and take care of your senses, find and bring joy. Thank you. And laugh as much as possible.